I started using AutoCAD because I was hired as an engineer. Well, I used to draft by hand originally, but then the entire company was switching over to computers because of having to do so many revisions. Once I left that job many years later, you take your skills with you and try to rethink how to use them. And so I transferred my skills from AutoCAD designing electrical switchgear to AutoCAD designing gardens for people, and now art. The reason I use the AutoCAD is that I can change things very easily. I can create a design, look at it, sit with it a while, go back to it, revise it very simply and easily without having to erase and redraw it many times. It's more or less like having a computerized pencil to draw with, because everything I draw is freehand anyway, even with the AutoCAD program. So I don't feel like I'm cheating. The software is nothing more than a drafting software, so there's no automatic design capabilities with it. And I can make it, shorter. I can make it longer. I can move it up this way. So once I have an object drawn or a component drawn, then I can make an assembly of all the components, and I can manipulate the assembly any which way I want. Well, I see it as to take an art form that has very humble beginnings and elaborate on it and bring it to sort of a new take, if you will, or at least my new take. I have to have some edge to allow me to do that. And so the idea of using a computer as a drafting program and being able to store information and so forth, it makes it very simple and easy for me to replicate a pattern. If I need to make 2 or 3 copies because I'm going to cut one up making the piece, and then maybe I want to revise it in the middle, I can go back up to my computer, change a couple things, and then boom, I'm off and running. And it maintains the accuracy that I give it when I create it. So basically, I will be inspired. I will make a quick little sketch or a crib note. And then when I compile enough on the crib note, I'll go and do the AutoCAD thing and tighten up the design, make it so I can actually produce it from a pattern. And then I will transfer the pattern onto the wood. I will then cut the wood on a scroll saw and cut out the individual pieces, and then I'll dry fit the assemblage together. And I'll scrutinize it for any future changes. Thinking about how it's going to look. I'm seeing it in 3D now. It's not just a piece of paper. And I can add, move, manipulate, put something on a higher level or lower level, stretch it out longer, whatever I want to do to really give it the most it can be for what it is, in my opinion. And then I start assembling it all. And the assemblies, some assemblies will come as pre-assemblies, and then I'll paint those pre-assemblies with either brush or airbrush or spray can, and then I might faux finish a little bit on them or tarnish them a little bit to give a certain effect. And then I'll put all those sub-assemblies together and create the completed piece.